This one's incorporating systematic and institutional thinking. You're not the only person that works where you work. You're not the only person that works. You're not the only person that eats at that restaurant. And you're not the only person that eats. So we're talking systematic and institutional. How we systematically go about getting a job. How do we systematically go about getting a good job? How do we systematically go about food production and acquisition of food, making food and getting food? So we have a system with systematics and institutions. We have institutions, buildings, i.e. the church institution, then the institution of marriage. So institutions are material and institutions are immaterial. Both immaterial and material are parts of our existence. We have a school system and building institutions, school buildings. A school system, a system of learning, grading, and advancing. We have a system and a way we go about things. So we're talking systems and institutions, systematically and institutionally. Talking about the upkeep and advance of our systems and institutions, and the sustainment and progress systematically and institutionally. We must be smart as a people, make good decisions as a group of people when the decisions affect us as a group. For instance, abortion or gay marriage, taxes or the environment. We must be a smart group of people. So we're talking systematic upkeep and progress. We upkeep what we have and always making improvements. We upkeep what we have. We don't want to fall off systematically or fall down institutionally. We don't want to fall back, fall behind in everyday upkeep of our systematic and institutional basics of life. Systematic and institutionally, our food supply. Currently, systematically, pricing is going through a non-systematically controlled inflation. Currently, there are food deserts in areas without proper food grocers. So we're talking systematically and institutionally. So we have systematic control of pricing, for instance. Or institutionally, finance capital would have to become available for the purpose of grocery store desert relief, for instance. Systematically and institutionally. We already know that what you think is what you do. What you do is what you think. And it begins with our thinking. A small business owner will name a business. It's a reason they name it what they name it. It describes and it gets attention. Thus, the systematics beginning on a business institution. It begins with our thinking. We think and we do. We have systems and we have institutions. Our institutions support our system. School buildings support our educational system. And our systems support our institutions. So how are we upkeeping and progressing our basic systems and institutions? Our basic systems and institutions of food. Our basic systems and institutions of clothes, shelter, medical care, education. How are we upkeeping and progressing our basic medical care systems and institutions? Transportation, communication, leisure, and security systems and institutions, systematically and institutionally. In capitalism, free enterprise, this unlimited acquisition of wealth is supposed to be an incentive for the upkeep and progress of our lives systematically and institutionally. You provide a product or service that upkeeps our life or makes life better. It's money in doing that. So as adults and developing people, it begins with our thinking. And we must be more upkeep and progress of the systematic and institutionally minded. Systems and institutionally, thinking for better systems and institutions.